Number one, kailangan tayo maghanap ng magkakatiwalaang individual. A friend may be a relative or yung kapatid natin, or maganda kung yung magulang natin, maganda yung relationship natin sa kanya. Na matutulungan tayo mag-decide into what type of relationship that we're going to go through. So very important na meron tayong kilala na pagkakatiwala natin, na ma-share natin yung thoughts natin. Kasi remember, again, ang kultura ng mundo, two things ang pagbabasihan mo. Diba? Ng relationship, number one, yung physical attraction. Number two, yung emotional satisfaction. So that is quite dangerous kapag titignan natin, diba? Hindi tayo armado ng tamang impormasyon para magdesisyon, at wala tayong kaagapay na makakasama natin pagdating doon sa pagdedesisyon natin kung ito bang taong ito, they have, what it takes. Kaya importante may kausap tayo. Kasi right now, ang mundo natin, ang daming lalaking mga niligaw na dadaanin ka lang sa chat, dadaanin ka sa text, isustok ka pa sa FB, di ba? Maraming mga lalaki ngayon na napaka-cowardly na approach, na wala man lang tapang at lakas ng loob na pumunta sa bahay, magpakilala sa inyong mga magulang o sa inyong mga guardian at the very least. So that's very, very difficult. That's very, very dangerous. Lalong-lalo na kung hindi mo alam yung background ng lalaki. Pag-uusapan natin yan later on. So napaka-importante, or background ng babae for that matter, di ba? So huwag tayong maging mababaw sa ating drive or reasons or motivation na papasok tayo sa isang relationship. Remember, ang dami ko nang kilala na kahit let's say umabot sila 7-10 years down the road, mag-asawa sila, they will still break up because the foundation is not agape, the foundation is not true love. Maaring masusustain mo yung relationship for several years dahil ginagamit mo yung level of eroticism or level ng philia or storge love. Pero nakakabagod kasi magmahal kapag hindi agape yung pag-ibig mo. Kaya nga po, huwag natin kakalimutan, hindi lang lalaki ang gumagawa ng kalokohan, kahit babae gumagawa ng kalokohan ngayon kasi hindi maayos ang pundasyon. And of course, yung cultural feminism na pumapasok sa ating sa ating philosophies right now. Ang aim kasi ng feminism is not to uplift. Pag binasa po natin talaga yung foundational document or doctrine ng feminism, hindi niya aim na iangat ang kababaihan, ang aim niya sirain ng nuclear family. Yung pamilya, pag nasira, masisira syempre ang ating kultura sa komunidad natin. Kaya nga po, pag tinignan natin ang ating pamilya, sira ba yung relationship ng mga magulang natin? At kung nakita natin sira yung relationship nila, kausapin natin sila. Diba? Bakit nasira yun? O kung meron tayong kilalang sira yung relationship, they went through the pain of separation, diba? Nakakaawa nga naman syempre ang babae, especially kapag ikaw ay nabuntis ng anak ka, ng alaga ka ng mga anak mo. Ang nangyayari tuloy sa'yo ngayon is nawawalan ka ng options when you actually grow old. Tapos ang nangyayari ngayon din, kung titignan natin sa Pilipinas, dumadami po ang blended families. Dahil nga sa yung initial relationship nila ay sumablay, pumasok po naman sa relationship na meron na mga kasamang mga anak from both sides. So, pero yung babae and lalaki, they have children from previous marriage, nagpakasal sila, so they have those sons and daughters. Kasi magkakaroon sila ng kanilang biological children, so nagkakaroon tayo ng blended families in that way. So medyo mahirap ang relationship kapag ganun. So, you know what? God wants you to have the best life ever. The relationship that will make you a better person. Kaya nga pag tinignan natin yung spectrum ng joy in the relationship, gusto ng Panginoon na magkaroon tayo ng abilidad na matuto tayong mag-analyze, mag-decide with a person. Diba? We can bounce back ideas with that person, or we can actually have our families involved. Napaka-importante po niya. So, tutuloy ko lang po sa inyo how to find true love. Number 2, huwag natin kakalimutan, make yourself accountable. Marami po akong mga nakakausap o mga kina-counsel na kapag sila ay pumalpak sa relationship, mahilig silang manisi. Remember, it takes two to tango. So, hindi lang yung kabilang partido ang may say doon sa pagkakamali of a failed relationship, kasama ka ron. Kasi number one, kailangan mo maintindihan, it's your choice to be indulging in that relationship. Kaya kung meron kang kakilala ng pagkakatiwalaan, somebody who you can bounce off ideas, then you are able to make yourself accountable. Pwede kang pagsabihin ng taong pinagkakatiwalaan mo at pwede mong aminin ang iyong kapalpakan. So those are very important aspects ng iyong paghahanap ng true love. So napaka-importante po, huwag natin kakalimutan yun. Sabi nga po, if you have many trusted counselors or trusted advisors, you will have the least percentage of failure, especially if you listen to them. So that's very important. Point number 3, how do you find true love? Set standards, katulad po ng ano ba yung moralidad ng taong to? Mature ba tong taong to magiging ka-partner ko? Meron ba tayong shared or aligned vision or ambition? So kailangan natin tignan, ano nga ba yung individual na to? Ano nga ba yung maipepresent na? Paano ba kami magkakasundo? Magkakasundo now and in the future. Ano ba yung pananaw niya? Ilang anak ba yung gusto niya magkaroon? Ano ba ang kanyang ambition pagdating, let's say, sa charity work? O magiging selfish lang ba magiging partner ko at magiging selfish lang ako, natitignan namin yung sarili namin? Internally, ano nga ba dapat ang aming level of savings bago kami pumasok sa relationship? Kaya nga po, I highly advise against relationships doon sa high school level. Okay? Kasi yung morality and maturity ng mga high school individuals, hindi pa sila ganun ka-founded. So sabi nga ng mga behavioral experts, magkakaroon ka lang ng solid foundation of morality or maturity once you reach the age of 23 to 25 years old. Pag teenager ka, anong ginagawa ng teenager? Diba? Nagkakaroon ng crush, nababaliw, diba? Tinatawag na puppy love ng panahon. Kung hindi ko alam kasi anong tawag ngayon, still puppy love, diba? So, nangyari tuloy, parang meron ka infatuation dito sa taong to, na kinikilig ka pag nakikita mo siya. So, yung pinagbabasihan niya, yung parang gusto niyang pumasok doon sa relationship, diba? Kung titingnan natin from that level, at that level, is number 1, again, physical attraction, and number 2, yung emotional pleasure that actually is derived from that contact, diba? Kaya nga, napaka-delikado nun. So, that's very, very important. So, huwag natin pong pagbabasihan. And sometimes, nape-pressure din tayo yung point number 3 kung bakit marami pumapasok sa relationship at the high school level. And sometimes, may mga experiences ako that I counsel high school or college individuals wanting to go into a relationship kasi hindi maganda yung nangyayari sa bahay. So, ginagawang escape yung relationship. Kaya kung papansinin niyo yung mga high school, grabe yung pagka-in-love, di ba? Kung magyapusan, magyakapan, di ba? Pag nagpa-public display of affection. So, sa mga kasama natin na nanonood ngayon, na you are, let's say, married for the past 5 or 7 years, alam ko napapangisi kayo, especially nung nag-start kayo ng relationship niyo. Ganun pa rin ba kayo magyapusan? Nag-PDA pa rin ba kayo? At that advanced level of long-term relationship. So those are the things that you have to actually understand. So set standards, please. Hindi masama mag-set ng standards, especially kung yung standards na yun, naka-set din yun sa'yo. So, hindi naman pwede magsiset ka ng standard tapos yun ang ine-expect mo doon sa relationship mo. You also have to have the same standards for yourself. So, for instance, if that person, meron kayong financial, tawag dito, perspective, yung commonly the safest pag ikaw ay lalaki when you go into a relationship and you're ready to get married, you have to have at least 3 years worth of savings. Diba? Kaya nga kasi para it takes off the financial stress. Diba? And that's very, very important. Huwag po natin kakalimutan yun. Kung ikaw naman na babae, syempre, kailangan mo rin ng savings. If you are aiming for a set standard na may savings yung lalaki, may savings ka rin. Ang tanong ko ba sa'yo, may savings ka ba right now to go into a relationship? Number 4, never rush. Huwag po tayo magmamadali. Diba, kahit kinikilig tayo, nakikita natin, chinita siya, diba, ang ganda ng labi niya. Huwag tayo magmamadaling pumasok sa relationship. It is always important, again, yung number 1, find someone you can trust. Napaka-importante nga if you have a relationship coach. Okay, at yung relationship coach nyo has a lot of experience going through relationships that have become successful and also has failed. Diba? napaka-importante. Wag na wag kang magmamadali. So breathe in, breathe out, diba? Pag nakita mo yung crush mo, kinikilig ka, breathe in, breathe out. I-set aside mo muna yung pagmamadali doon sa relationship and think about ano ba yung mga maaring mangyari if you actually go into this relationship at this stage. Number 5, okay, do not focus on the physical or the emotional, which is erotic love, as I have mentioned several times. Number 6, do a background check. Now, I have counseled couples na they were so madly in love. They already had the tawag dito, the financial capability. They had certain degree of morality and maturity standards lined up. Tapos they find themselves, hindi pala sila genetically compatible. So most of the time, hindi sila makapag-anak. At kung magkakaroon naman sila ng anak, it will take a risky of having a child. Kasi maaring yung child ma-birth siya na may defect. Okay, so that's also important. So yung pag tinignan kasi natin yung mga ibang kultura, especially yung mga mayayaman, they do not get married just for the sake of physical attraction or yung emotional pleasure. But both families actually are involved in the decision-making process, and it's actually strategic in nature kung bakit magpapakasal yung mga wealthy families to consolidate the wealth, diba? To keep the wealth inside the family, diba? To have a larger control of a larger organization. Kaya nga po, pag meron ka nakakausap na may certain level of power or influence, iba ang kanilang pagba-background check pagdating sa kanilang mga ka-relationship. Nag-iingat sila, super ingat sila. Kasi they have to also protect what they have as a family. Ano ba to? Is this person actually after just the resources that I can actually have or I can provide, I already have? So, maraming ganung klase mga factors. At pag nagka-counsel ako ng mga tao na hindi ganun ka-powerful, hindi ganun ka-influential, hindi ganun ka-educated, ang nangyayari po kadalasan is napakababaw ng basihan nila into going into a relationship, walang background check. Diba? At kung titignan natin, hindi naman masama kung bago kayo magkaroon ng relationship, pwede ba tayo magpa-DNA compatibility test? Pwede ba tayong before we enter into a relationship, pwede ka pang it doesn't mean I don't trust you, but it's always nice na meron tayong ganito. Pwede ka bang sexually transmitted disease test? Because those are certain standards na napaka-importante. Ang sexually transmitted disease right now sa Pilipinas ay pataas ng pataas. HPV is the number 1 STD right now because of sex, fornication before marriage. Dahil nga, di ba, physically attracted ka dun sa tao and then you have the emotional feeling, di ba, pag hinawakan ka sa balikat mo, nakakaramdam ka ng kuryente, hindi mo maintindihan, and then you find yourself kissing, you're making out, maya-maya you want to find a spot for yourself and then you will have sex, di ba? And that is very dangerous. It's also dangerous, ladies, makinig kayo maigi, na yung lalaki na ka-relationship nyo right now will push for you to have sex. Ibig sabihin yan, either meron experience ng lalaking ito into having sex or mababaw ang pananaw niya sa'yo because that man cannot wait until you get married to have sex. Kasi dahil nga sa physical attraction and emotional pleasure yun ang hinahanap ng mga tao into a relationship, what happens is they want to get what they can get into the relationship. Ano yung makukuha nila, hindi yung ano yung maibibigay nila. Kaya napaka-importante na magkakaroon tayo ng maayos na background check. Ito ba ay tao na nagsisimba? May takot ba to sa Diyos? Matino ba siyang anak? Diba? Maayos ba siyang estudyante? Mataas ba ang grade niya? Pag tinignan mo ang kanyang track record, bad boy ba to o bad girl ba to, diba? And right now, yung cultural feminism na pumapasok sa ideology sa Amerika, tinuturuan ng feminism na ang mga kababaihan ngayon, magkaroon sila ng casual sex with multiple partners. Kaya tumataas din ang STD o sexually transmitted diseases sa US at this stage. And kadalasan kasi kung ano yung kultura ng US, ina-adapt ng mga Filipinos because we are actually linked in terms of culture. So, ano yung makikita mo sa United States? Maybe Right now, will happen sa Pilipinas, depende sa cultural assimilation within 3 to 7 years. Kaya napaka-importante wag natin tawag dito, pagwawalang bahala ang pagpasok sa relationship. And last that I would like to share with you tonight, it's very important if you want to find true love, that is point number 7, seek approval from family and someone whom you trust. So it's always nice na if you have a good relationship with your family, kay lolo, kay lola, kay tatay, kay nanay, o sa elder sibling, o sa kamag-anak that you can trust, find approval from them. Kasi isa yan filter para ma-assess mo kung yung papasukan mong relationship ay magiging beneficial or mutually beneficial for you. Now, syempre, hindi naman lahat na pagkakataon tama yung kanilang ibibigay na advice, diba? Especially if they don't have the proper background. Kaya ang importante na mag-inquire ka sa isang relationship coach. Okay? I have seen so many hearts broken. I have counseled so many people na akala nila they have found true love, pero 7-10 years down the road in their marriage life, they find out na wala pala kaming shared values, wala pala kaming shared ambition, tapos makikilala niya itong partner niya habang sila ay nagsasama. Of course, there will be times na makikilala mo sila as you go along with the relationship, pero it's always nice na you do your homework prior to engaging in that relationship, especially kapag pumirma ka ng marriage contract. Kaya kadalasan sa mga taong kinaka-counsel ko, sigurado ka ba na ito na yung papakasalan ng tao? Syempre, high na high yan, di ba? Physically attracted, emotionally pleasured sila, di ba? Kaya parang walang makakapaghiwalay sa dalawa. Di ba? Mangyayari sa amin, we will be together forever. Yeah, look at what's happening right now sa ating society. Especially kung yung morality ng individual na you enter into a relationship are highly questionable. So those are very, very important tips that I can share with you now. Itong finding true love are my 7 steps because these are my personal experiences and I have gathered these thoughts while counseling a lot of couples or a lot of people who have broken relationships. And the most painful that I see are relationships that are broken because you can learn a lot from them.